Dr. Phil, season 69, episode 421. With that, just launch it. Fucking throw it as far as you can. Wait for that drop. It doesn't drop. It's the same thing.
That's what I thought. I'm like, all right. What is going on, everyone? We are here on a new episode of the Aaron and John Show.
Brand new
show, episode 40.
Mm-hmm. Big four.
We hit we're starting up a brand new series of numbers. We're doing
this is big, yeah.
It's
brand
big.
new. The 4 is important.
The 4s are important.
It precedes the 5.
Yep, and then 6, 7s, and 8.
I mean, that opens the floodgates to all the rest, honestly. Once you get to 5, you really start going. Mm-hmm. John's drinking pee.
Drinking pee again.
Drinking pee.
Just being me, just drinking pee.
It's got that potassium he's looking for.
Yep.
The potassium yums.
It's like, so I try to drink at least a gallon and a half a day.
Sure.
And there's always a point in about 4 in the afternoon. I'm like, I'm tired of drinking water, so I need to put some flavoring into it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I do. It just kind of gets me over that hump so I can at least get the gallon down. And then
I don't get tired of water. If it's bad, but I finally got a water filter and fucking all good.
What's so interesting, I put ice in mine and I make it cold. If I can drink it cold, it makes it so much easier. But I'm like, I just want one of my, 16 ounces that I have to drink of it. Yeah. I want at least one of them to be flavored. If I can get just one of them a day, I think that's good.
Hey, man, live it up.
And that's all. If that's all it takes for me to get that gallon down, at least.
Yeah, do it. To water, to flavored water, which is a web series I once had, still have. Nobody took it from me. It got bought out by Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you're in some.
I'm a prince.
Actually, I didn't want to bring it up, but since you already brought it up, kind of a segue thing, so you do have a deal with Disney. I don't know how much you're able to tell or talk about.
Oh, all of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got, they gave me $52 million for Burst Your Bubble.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
But they get the rights to the show, the name, all that.
Makes sense.
But I get 100% of the merchandise money.
Okay, that's really honestly where all the money really is.
It's a Star Wars deal. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. Please buy Burst Your Bubble shirts.
Yeah, Burst Your Bubble shirts.
That $52 million is gone. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy.
But the real reason, Aaron, the reason I would write you on this week is because you wanted to talk about when you saw a Dogman for the first time.
I saw Dogman, yeah.
Yeah. I've been talking to you about it for a while.
Huge paws.
Big
pads on his paws. You want to, when you see a dog with good paw pads, you want to touch him, you want to squish him. Can't get that close to this guy.
Nope.
He'll fuck you up.
He will, but because there's big claws at the end of him, right?
The thing is, it's weird. Since he is half man, half dog, they're not necessarily claws, but they are just their fingers with pads.
Okay. So it's like the whole hand.
Like these that we've got, but like a dog.
So there's pads going all the way up.
Yeah. So you would think that he would get like the claws of the dog, but he just got the paws.
Okay.
Not the claws. He got the paws or the pads.
So when you saw it, what was it doing? Anything? Was it killing? Was it eating? Or was it just kind of walking around aimlessly?
Well, it was lost. It was trying to find a map.
Okay. Oh, so he had a map at one time.
Yeah, he lost his map, which does not. You don't have a map to the map.
True. There is no copy of the copy.
Think about getting,
which makes sense. Like, what happens when you lose the map? Oh, well,
exactly.
No.
You're fucked.
You don't have a map.
And he was
anymore.
fucked. I mean, he had nowhere to go. It's hard to be a dog man with nowhere to go.
Okay.
Because then what?
Yeah. Was this out in the woods or was this like in town?
Yeah, it was in town. He's just hanging out, walking around.
Back in Weston?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense, especially Weston. There's all those trees up in the distance, and it comes up. I guess you can hide up over there.
And it was on a Monday, so he went downtown and was like, oh, fuck, there's nothing here.
Yeah, nothing's open on
Monday.
Monday.
Then he lost his map. He went the wrong way towards the railroad tracks. There's nothing out there.
There's nothing.
It's a big field. It's a river bottom.
Huge, yep.
You got to go up the hill, dog man.
Yeah. And so, okay. He was, wow.
He's just wandering lost.
He was literally that lost. Mm-hmm. Did you, how far a distance did you have to keep away from? I know because of COVID.
Yeah.
And then,
well, he's most susceptible to it.
I have heard about this. I've heard this that COVID is a big killer of dogmen.
Yeah, that's why the population's so low. Why dogmen are doing pretty bad lately. Keep dogmen in your thoughts and prayers and your hearts and your farts. Keep.
If you don't know what dogman is, it's basically a werewolf. If you've seen Van Helsing, then you've seen what a dogman is.
Well, it's like a boring werewolf. Because, it doesn't have claws. It really doesn't have... It has the same amount of canines as a human.
Mm-hmm.
They got all the bad parts about a dog and then all the normal parts about a man. Like, just a tiny pink wiener that stays inside their pelvis and then twists out every now and then when it sees a... There aren't even dog women. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
The only dog men.
No binary dog. No non-binary dogs. There's nothing. There's just dog man. I don't know who they're supposed to fuck, if they fuck at all.
They're magical, apparently.
Yeah, they can run fast. They can run fast like a dog, but it's on like they can't run with their paws either. So it's kind of funny to just see them like try to run like a person. They're just like they're dogs, but they're not like the good parts of dogs.
So I keep telling you, I keep going down deeper into this into this wormhole of dogmen. Uh-huh. So do you know what skinwalkers are?
I don't, but I always see when I look for stuff on Hulu. There's they have this show called, I think it's Skinwalker Ranch or something.
Right.
There's another show that
I thought it was just guys that are not circumcised. That's what I was thinking. Good joke.
Okay. Just dangling on their feet. Like, that's a huge foreskin. Give me the before skin. Come on. That's what it's called when it's cut off.
But apparently in the Navajo culture, they believe there's these things called skinwalkers that are humans that can turn into like beings and stuff.
So it's a type of harmful witch. That's terrifying.
It is very terrifying.
It's a harmful witch who has the ability to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. The term is never used for healers. Oh, okay. So it's like a bad person.
Yeah.
Who, I feel like a skinwalker was their way of understanding why animals eat people sometimes.
You think so?
Maybe, yeah.
That probably could. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like to. That's the reason why I like putting these things across on you. I'm like, I like how I think about it, and then like,
what did you think about it?
Well, when I really did first, like I made that joke about
a cock.
Yeah, but then afterwards, I was like, oh, I'm like, this is silly.
Yeah. Well, leave it to me to make it not fun.
Yeah.
I'm really good at trying to fucking mansplain shit that I don't know anything about.
No, I just thought like this is like just. I really did. I'm like, oh, this is kind of a cool like spiritual thing that they think of, probably like how angels are for white people.
Well, it's no different than like Cujo, possessed by whatever, like animals that get possessed.
Oh yeah,
it's a possession, but by a harmful witch.
Mm-hmm.
They're good witches.
I'm assuming so. Like the medicine men for the.
Yeah, healers is what they called them, I guess. Navajo. Their blankets are really rare.
Really?
Yeah, I've watched. That was the hottest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I've seen Antique Roadshow, right? One of my favorite antique shows. Top 10 easily. And roadshow shows. It's a good roadshow show.
What's your other?
Antique Roadshow Europe. Yeah.
It's a little bit harder though because they speak in that weird English.
Well, it's harder too because they stole all their stuff from other cultures, and they're like, "Well, this is mine now." It's mostly Britain, but one episode there was just this person with a Navajo blanket that had been on like their grandparents' chair for a long time or something. I don't know. Everybody just winds up getting something and then they keep it forever and like they don't think about it. But yeah, it was worth like $3 million.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's just wild, man.
Would you keep it or would you give it? Would you sell it?
Oh, that'd be tough. I don't know. Like, I do think about stuff like that because my grandparents are like getting to that age where they're like pushing 90, and they got a bunch of shit. My grandma collects coins and dollars, like special dollar bills or whatever.
Right.
So maybe they're worth something, and I don't know. Like, there's just so much shit that could be something.
Right.
I mean, other than their land, which is obviously worth a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about, because you don't want to think about that shit.
No.
You know, like, you had an uncle who passed a few years ago, and you know, you got some stuff, which was cool. But that's not cool that he died.
Yeah, it's not cool that he died.
That sucks, you know. But I don't know.
He's
like,
the real true producer of this podcast. Sadly. Thank you, Jimmy, wherever you are. If you are watching and listening to this, he's like just sitting like, oh my God, this is what you spent the money on, dog?
It's legacy.
I thought you would have done something a little bit.
Well, like, my situation is, because so my dad will get all their stuff when they die, more than likely. Share it with my uncle, who's a alcoholic, so he probably won't get that much. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. But after they die,
we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, after they die, old Aaron gets more than likely all of it, because Gavin's gonna be dead by then. More than likely, he'll have been shanked in a.
What do you think?
Prison.
What do you think they will leave to Gavin if he's still alive?
I don't know. See, this is the problem though. Every time, like, my grandparents give us something because we're twins, my grandma feels obligated to give us both the same amount of whatever. So, like, I've told you this, when he had court fees, my grandma paid for those, but then she gave me that amount of money too.
Oh my God!
So I was like, oh, this is cool. It's like an $800 just out of nowhere.
Yeah, thank you, Grandma.
That was when we were living together.
Yeah. I think I weirdly remember.
You did, yeah, because I talked about it. I got new tires.
Yeah.
It was great. My car was running like a pearl. But yeah, so that's my fear, is that they'll split everything down the middle because I think that's what they're going to do with my dad and my uncle, even though my uncle is like a pretty bad alcoholic and probably shouldn't be taking care of anything. Like, but my dad, I don't know what he'll do. So I'm interested to see how it all plays out. It's going to be not fun, but part of me thinks it'll be fun. Like, it's a nice little. It happens. You want your grandparents to die before you.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like, I fucking just talked to my grandma the other day. We joke about her dying all the time. It's hilarious. We have a good time. I'm like, hey, happy Mother's Day or whatever. And she was like, yep, that's, if I make it to 90, you're gonna fucking carry me out of this place on a stretcher. We're going to a party or something. I was like, yeah, we'll see if you make it to 90, old lady. Yeah, we fuck around and, shoot the shit and have a lot of fun. You gotta come to terms with that eventually, because like, I feel like anything, they're old as shit, right? They're almost 90. Anything past like 85 is like extra time, like fucking great. Like,
yeah, you did
that's
good.
Awesome.
You did both good.
But yeah, like, it'll be interesting to see.
Especially something I've realized, like, working in a old person resort, is that like, you are here and then you're here real quick. When you're that age, when you're old. It's like, dang. Yeah. You got to take care of yourself.
I mean, my grandma, like, and my grandpa, I think he just got diagnosed with cancer again, like a different kind of cancer.
Right.
He had fucking like leukemia. He had like a heart problem, had pacemaker before I was born. Now he's got a new kind of cancer. He beat COVID. He's like 88 or 89. He won't die. It's insane, honestly. Like, at this point, I'm not even worried about it. He's just not going to die.
It's very remarkable. Oh my God.
It's crazy. He would, like, a year ago, he still cut his own wood. He fucking mowed his own, like, a huge amount of land. He'd mow it by himself. He's fine. He's a fucking tough farmer, dude. My grandma, like, chopped her thumb off when she was working in the fields one time, and they fucking picked it up, brought it to the hospital, sewed it back on, and she went back to the fields. Tough old broad. People are fucking tough. They live a fucking good, hard life.
They're the salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth. Farmers. Think a farmer. Think of my grandparents. If you want. I don't know. They don't farm anymore. They haven't produced food in quite a while. So don't thank them. Thank the people who rent their land. So yeah, my grandparents are skinwalkers, is what I'm getting at. They're fucking mystical freaks.
Yeah, so that's basically where I wanted to go to that. Like, so what part of your family were the skinwalkers? Are skinwalkers at the native?
Yeah, the ones that won't die.
Because we have all those Navajo people that lived where we grew up,
Mm-hmm.
and they used to like not want to like. Aaron's okay because everyone knew that you weren't a skinwalker.
Yeah.
But what part of the family was it wasn't the Nailers? Was it the Buckler part of the family? Yeah, the Buckler part of the fammy. That's
why they can stay alcoholics their whole lives and not die. Drug addicts. Oh, did you hear fucking Colt Brennan died? Remember that Colt Brennan, the quarterback for Hawaii?
He died?
Yeah, he overdosed.
No,
Aaron. He'd been in rehab for like 5 months apparently. That guy was a fucking beast at Hawaii.
He died at 37.
Yeah,
oh, it just happened an hour ago, bro.
That didn't happen an hour.
I mean, no, the news.
Oh yeah, yeah, he died like earlier today. Yeah, wild. Remember him and like Timmy Chang and all those guys?
Yeah.
Fucking just launching hogs down in Hawaii.
Yeah, just launching hogs.
He was amazing, yeah. One of the fucking there was a tweet out by like a sports news thing in Georgia, and it said quarterback who lost to Georgia in the 2008 Sugar Bowl dies. And everybody was like, why the fuck would you write it like that? Good Lord.
God damn.
Quarterback who lost also loses his life. Fuck you. That sucks. People were like, whoever did this should get fired. This is insane.
This is fucking rude.
What a time to fucking put somebody down. Like, good Lord. Fuck.
Colt Brennan was a patient in a rehab facility that he was found unconscious a few days ago. He died on Monday. Hospital. Wow.
He's doing so well. The spark is back in his eyes. He was healthy. That's all it takes, man. Like, you fucking, you get, off
DMX.
DMX, yeah. What was his drug of choice?
That was apparently, they said it was lace, but it was not heroin.
Really?
No, crack.
It was like crack lace with like fucking
something. Well, it was it was a blunt, and it had crack in it or something, or so, I don't know, something like that. That's
just crazy, man.
It is.
It just takes one. That's the problem with like. I don't think there's inherently problems with rehab, but the mindset is that for a lot of people is that like, oh, I've done so well, I've earned this. And then they'll just like go out with a fucking bang and do a shit ton of drugs and think like, I'm going to be good. And then they accidentally overdose. They're like, they fucking.
Oh, he was in Hawaii, and Hawaii has a big drug problem.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, that's just like my mom, like, because I was gonna move there, and I was gonna go to high school there. Mm-hmm. My mom lived there for a year before we moved out there, and she was like, "Nope."
Yeah.
Because like the drug problem was so bad, it's like you're not.
They're in Alaska. I mean, basically too.
Because it's out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, like isolated spots.
Yeah.
Like Anchorage, Alaska is like insane.
Yeah,
super high like meth rates and suicide rates. I doubt the suicide's as bad in Hawaii, but. And it's also expensive to live in Hawaii, so like, I don't know, it's rough.
Yeah. Well, with that,
hard open.
Yeah, you want to do a hard open?
Woo.
Woo. Yeah. Well, we gotta.
Cool.
All right. Awesome. Okay. Well.
Oh boy. I can't wait to see what this is about.
Story time. The reason I'm mad at Johnny today is because Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton came in here with the easy way of astral projection, and Gwen was mad at me because she found out that I'm Marilyn and she isn't, and she started flirting with Johnny, and Johnny likes to make me jealous because it makes me have an emotional reaction, and he told me he was going to start being with Gwen instead of me. So, and Blake Shelton came over and started emptying my vacuum cleaner out and started vacuuming for me. And Johnny was like, we should just switch out partners. It would be better because Blake's country and I'm country, and Gwen is more rock and roll and Johnny's rock and roll. And I thought they were telling the truth, and I'm still mad at him over that.
How long is this?
That's what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, this is Aaron.
I'm gonna astral plane off this fucking planet. Good Lord. If you could astral plane If that was even a real thing, if you could even think about doing it, why would you think about astral planing anywhere on Earth? You can go wherever the fuck you want. It's astral.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to dimensions, different dimensions, all this other shit. I mean, if that's real, everything's fucking real. You can go to heaven for a second, come back down, check out hell, see what it's like, come back up here, fucking like, I don't care about that shit. I'm not going to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Astral planing's hilarious. People who think about that is pretty fun, pretty funny. People, that lady is mentally ill severely.
Yeah.
She needs help. Oh, good Lord. Somebody, her people need to contact some other people. What do you think about all that shit? What do you think about like astral projections, like your out of body experience, like your spirit travels?
No, I just think that you're just either like your brain is it's just a lack of oxygen kind of thing. You don't think you really have.
You think it's like a gas leak in their house?
I don't think that's possible. I don't think it's possible for your spirit. I don't think.
Well, okay. So, do you believe that humans have like a spirit?
I mean, I don't know. It's pretty rough to. Not really.
Yeah, not really.
No.
There's no proof of it.
Yeah.
We don't understand consciousness, and we don't know why necessarily we have it as opposed to other animals.
Mm-hmm.
They're conscious, but they don't have like the cognitive plane that we do.
Yeah. The understanding of like our own mentality.
And I feel like spirits are that thing that's just like the easiest answer. Like, oh yeah, we are born with this divine whatever that's already in you.
Mm-hmm.
And you get it. And then when you die, you become a ghost if you feel like it or whatever the fuck if you got unfinished business. You know what freaks me out about ghosts?
Huh.
They have friends that are ghosts, so even they're haunted by ghosts.
Wow.
Yeah, think about that shit. That's why Casper was so fucking hung up on Christina Ricci. He's like, get me away from these guys. They're terrifying.
I don't like
Astral
these
projections.
Is that what is it? You think that's the reason why there's ghosts? There's the other.
There aren't ghosts. I don't think there's ghosts.
You don't think there's ghosts?
On a serious topic, I don't believe in ghosts. Because did we talk about this last week?
I don't think so.
Okay,
you talked a lot about Dogman last week.
Yeah. Well, they've proven that ghosts they're always in like an old house or some kind of shit like that, and the animals always freak out, and you're like, what are you freaking out about? Oh my god, I bet it's ghosts. And they're always from people who are like, oh yeah,
white people.
Yeah, but they're always from people who are like, because white people are the only ones that are buying fucking old shitty houses. They're like, oh, we're gonna fix it up. Fucking so all these white people are buying these old houses, and they're like, they're like, oh, I didn't put that there. How did it get there? They found out that all in overwhelming amount of these houses are old Victorian style houses with bad pipes with carbon monoxide leaks. And a slow leak of carbon monoxide won't kill you, but it will slowly drive you insane. It will. And the animals are barking because they're also like losing their fucking minds.
Mm.
They've proven, and that was also like what was it? They proved like the Oracle of Delphi, the person in ancient Greece.
Oh yeah,
would like tell the future or whatever. The cave that they were in had a natural gas reserve beneath it, so it would go up into like the natural vents or whatever, and they'd suck that shit up and be like, "Yeah, I can fucking see everything, man."
You have no clue.
You're fucked. Hell yeah, like they'd fucking lose their shit. But that's basically what happened in those houses. And because those houses they have old shitty pipes, they don't have CO2 detectors. Mm-hmm. And then of course, an old house is going to be haunted. It's an old house. People have died there. Fucking what? Why do ghosts want to waste their time? Even if they were real.
Right.
What? They could go to wherever the fuck they want. They want to stay in the house. They're bound eternally by some fucking...
By the front door?
By what? They're ghosts. You're fucking...
you can walk through walls and shit.
You can do anything. Yeah. You're a ghost. You can just go have a good time. Why are ghosts always so mean? Why do ghosts give a shit? They're just assholes. Ghosts suck.
Yeah, ghosts suck.
Ghosts are fucking dumb. So, like, you think your attic is haunted, you probably have a fucking CO2 leak. This is an old house, dude. I'd check it out. Every time I leave here, I get a headache. No, it's not true.
It'd be hilarious if you're like, no, John, seriously, I do get at it. And this is what I'm locally trying to tell you, that we should probably not do this podcast here anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get at, John.
But I think that's interesting stuff. Like, it does explain a lot
Yeah.
that people don't want to hear.
It's true.
Your grandma's not haunting you. Why would she do that? She's a nice
True.
lady.
She's not, yeah.
She loved you.
She loved the hell out of you. Why would she want to hug you? I just want to hug you. No, get it's just so funny. Like, ghosts are really just trying to be like, hey, I just want to, what's up? How are you?
Yeah,
like,
everybody's like, oh my God. I just want to fucking. And then they just get pissed enough that they can't hug you. Like, all right, I'll kill you then. Fuck it. You little pussy.
Just shake the shit out of you. So Tim Tebow is probably going to sign with the.
Yeah. As a tight end.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
Too little too late, bud. Why are you fucking doing it now?
True.
Why? First of all, it took him not being good at minor league baseball, a sport that he was not a professional in, to realize that he should stop being a quarterback in the sport he was a professional in. We were all saying this shit back when the Broncos traded him to the Jets.
It's like, hey, you'd be better off if you did like another position, any other thing.
Any other thing. He could be like a really good fullback, really good, probably going to be a pretty good tight end. He's like a good athlete, I think.
Right.
He's just not a good quarterback. His fucking his release, man. His fucking release. We have footballs in the kitchen because we have a very open floor plan, and they're just hanging from the the ceiling for us in like bird cages. But yeah, every now and then when I have something in the microwave, I'll like pantomime, throwing a football or whatever. And then I'll do it left-handed because I can throw left-handed all right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do the Tebow left hand. You start up here, you go all the way, and then it's just like the worst. Oh God! How did he ever have success? Drives me insane, dude.
Yeah.
It's like
all-time leading pass,
all-time
leading
in the SEC.
In the SEC,
like touchdown leader, isn't he?
Yep.
That's insane. Yeah, I think this is the best thing he could have done.
Yeah.
And he's probably, he's too fucking old now. He's like 34. He's old as shit. He's been around for so long.
Like, why are you doing this now? Why are you doing this now? A lot of people are angry by it. They
should be.
Yeah, I think it's dumb as hell.
He just fucks around and then like, oh, I want to come do this again. And people are going to sign him, like especially Jacksonville, who doesn't have a fucking star. Well, they got Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, they have Trevor Lawrence and they have the new coach.
Yeah, but like they're still fucking Jacksonville. Yeah, it's not like it's going to be, but they have to sell tickets.
He's from there.
Yeah, that's true.
And
hometown kid. Yeah. Whatever the fuck. Florida doesn't give a shit about that stuff.
I don't think they do.
Hometown kid. He's going to sell tickets, unfortunately. Jerseys are going to be fucking tops. But, like, yeah, he's taken away a chance for some kid. Like you said last night after we did our podcast. Like, there's these kids that undrafted free agents or late round picks who've been playing tight end their whole fucking lives since junior high, since like Pop Warner, and they're like, great.
Yeah.
Well, this fucking turd decides to come out of retirement because he can't hit a fucking baseball more than one time out of 10. He sucked at baseball. He threw the baseball like he throws a football, which is not how you throw anything. God.
I just love how much you don't like this throw.
Okay. Tim Tebow's a nice guy.
Yeah, great guy.
Get it out of the way.
Awesome guy.
He's a fucking idiot. Dumb as hell. Was a virgin until he was like 32, which is hilarious. Not a bad thing. Do whatever you want with your wiener. And,
or not.
Not whatever you want. Don't do whatever you want. Please don't do whatever you want. Within reason. He was reasonable. It's reasonable not to fuck until you're ready. Fine. Whatever. Russell Wilson did it. Everybody makes fun of him for that. He deserves it. And so does Tim Tebow. But, like, just stop. Just go into broadcasting. Also, people don't like listening to him talk. He's kind of a mush-mouthed goofball. Like, he just isn't that well. He's not articulate. He's not good to talk to. Just go talk at churches, dude. Like, your base loves you.
Yeah.
Just go talk about God and how you survived an abortion or whatever the fuck your spiel is. Yeah, you survived an abortion. I think he was born in the Philippines or something. Am I making this up?
What the fuck?
He lived a life.
He was survived an abortion.
God, dude. I think that was probably just made up for the whole fucking the image, but
Google it.
Yeah, Google that and make
Talk
sure
while I look this up.
I'm not lying about it, but Yeah, I mean, I had to defend Tebow for so long as the Broncos fan when I gave a shit. And I'm just so tired of hearing about him doing anything ever. I can't. He signed with the Mets and got as high as AA ball as a 30-year-old, which is cool. Like, that's great, but he didn't deserve to get that high because he was barely hitting 200. He had power. He could hit home runs. He's a strong guy. What's it say, John? I need this.
Yeah.
He survived an abortion?
The doctors said that they recommend that they have an abortion because I guess the fetus was messed up. I don't know. And then with the faith of God and being a Christian in our family, we decided to keep him, and then now he's Tim Tebow.
Yeah, that's all publicity. Fuck.
Well, hey,
I don't know, man. Maybe
Well, good job, Tim Tebow.
Just stop playing football.
It'd be nice.
I don't want to hear about him anymore. Like, he doesn't even. It's not even that he's a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. It's just his existence in the arena, literally in the arena on the field, is annoying, and it's also taking away from other players. It's the same as when any fucking football players wanted to play baseball or whatever, like Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson. Like, they were good. They were really good. Brian Jordan, I think, was another one. They were all really good.
Bo Jackson was the only player to get All-Star in both
in the same year.
Yeah. And get
but
MVP.
Deion Sanders was really good, too.
Yeah.
Sanders was really fast, a hell of a center fielder, and could hit pretty well. But yeah, it's like, all right, you can fucking just let somebody else do it. You're playing football. Like, come on. Tim Tebow sucks. He did what sucks about Tim Tebow too is that he's got a flair for the dramatic. His first at bat in spring training, I think last year, he hit a fucking home run. Why he was in spring training with the Mets team is beyond me, but he hit a home run, and then the rest of the spring training he's fucking sucked. But everybody's like, well, you can fucking hit a home run off a major league pitcher. Mm-hmm. A lot of people can do that when they get lucky. He swung the bat and hit the ball. And he swung a little late, too. It wasn't a perfect swing. But shit, I don't know, man. I'm done with Tim Tebow until we talk about it next time. Until he fucking tears his ACL and has to retire.
Did you ever hear about the paraplegic Spanish basketball team?
No.
So I don't know, when was this? This was back 13 years. No, 13 years ago. Mm-hmm. The Spanish basketball team, they made the Paralympics.
Is Tim Tebow trying to get on their team?
No. But what they did was they faked it. They faked all their. They faked all of the guys saying they had disabilities, and they just ran the whole thing. So these were
So they were still good in the wheelchairs?
I think it was they were just paraplegic.
Special Olympics.
The Paralympics.
Paralympic. Oh, well, that's the same thing though.
Is it the same thing? Yeah. Yeah, they were just mentally, I guess not.
So they were faking like they were mentally handicapped.
Yeah, in different ways.
The South Park episode with Cartman doing the Special Olympics.
Yeah.
This was before. Mm-hmm. The South Park episode was before that. Mm-hmm. They saw that and were like, great idea.
Yeah. But I don't know if you ever knew about it.
Or The Ringer. Did you ever see The Ringer?
Yeah.
We saw, yeah. No, I don't think I knew about that. That's insane. The whole fucking team, the coach knew about it.
The coach knew about it, and he put together, and they just are now finding him.
Oh, 2000 Paralympics. So maybe it wasn't before the South Park episode. I know it wasn't before The Ringer. So that I imagine that just inspired all that. They look that's insane. And yeah, so they were really good.
Yeah, do they just beat the shit out of everyone?
Nobody even noticed they were just regular. They were fucking not handicapped at all. I guess at that point it's can you come out and say that as a person watching? Hey, they're clearly not.
Yeah, these people don't seem very handicapped.
Yeah, they seem like they're pretty
all with
fucking
it.
Good. I mean, that's horror. I hope these guys got fucking put in prison.
Let me see if I can find a video that kind of gives us a little synopsis on it.
Oh yeah. Well, like in the South Park episode, like Cartman was, he acted like a mentally handicapped kid, dressed as one and all, and then just got the shit kicked out of him by these other kids who were actual like athletes. They just happened to be mentally handicapped because Cartman is fat and out of shape and doesn't play sports. Did you ever work the Special Olympics when they were at Snow Creek?
No.
That was pretty fun.
Was it?
That was like, yeah. One of these kids like fucking ate it on the slopes and took out Corey because like we had to stand by the flags for some reason, like in case they needed help. I don't really know why. They knew what they were doing, but one fucking like bit it and like swept up Corey so bad. It was really funny. He got fucking laid out. Yeah, this is a disaster.
This next bunch of characters run away with a gold medal when it comes to outrageous athletic misdemeanor, and in the process brought shame upon a whole nation.
We were encouraged to pretend to be stupid.
October the 24th, 2000, and it's the grand final of the intellectually disabled basketball competition for players with learning difficulties.
All their parents are there.
It's Russia versus Spain. However, the Spanish have a secret advantage. 10 out of the 12 of them are perfectly normal, putting it on in the hope of winning gold.
They weren't even putting it on.
I think laughed at and labelled the most unsporting team in history. I mean, unsporting is the wrong word, it's a euphemism for cheating.
Yes, but to what end? It appears that by entering the intellectually disabled competition, rather than the Olympic Games itself, the Ten Ringers hope to take a less competitive route to gold and glory. Getting themselves in posed few problems.
So, you kind of get the idea, but yeah, what it is.
It's crazy that they interviewed like the actual players.
Like, yeah, we're just told to be stupid.
What? How did they get away? Well, they didn't get away with it.
They didn't get away with it.
Gold, though.
Yeah.
They just swept it. That's horrible.
That's what makes it so bad. I didn't know if you knew anything about this. I was like, dude, this is something funny that I need.
A whole team.
Oh, dude.
That's insane. Oh my God.
Crazy. Craziness.
Have you ever watched that Murderball? Remember Murderball back when that was?
Like is that like the people in wheelchair?
Basketball, yeah.
I've never watched it.
Basketball is like wheelchair football.
I thought it was wheelchair basketball.
I think it's like its own sport. It's like its own. We used to have to they would have like tournaments in Kansas City at the airport. Not at the airport, but they would fly in. And we'd have to work with all their wheelchairs. Those things are hard and tough as fuck, dude. They're like built out of pipes. It's crazy. Heavy.
Yeah.
Well, they're actually not that heavy. They're pretty light.
Murderball? Oh, yeah. It's just, people in wheelchairs. Yeah.
Playing basketball?
Yeah, playing basketball.
Is it just basketball?
It's just basketball.
I thought it was like a football mix of rugby.
It could mean.
It gets violent, man. They fucking hit each other. I mean, most of
it's
them can't
resembling
feel their legs.
Murderball, a team sport resembling dodgeball in which players are murdered by being struck with the ball. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. JK.
Yeah, so I knew, but they play it in like a gym.
Yeah,
maybe you can't do that out on the grass or whatever. But yeah, I remember like in the early, but yeah, maybe like a tennis court. But like the mid 2000s, like that really took off and became a thing. Obviously, like you couldn't fucking play it because nobody was.
Yeah, I knew nobody was handicapped.
So, but yeah, it was just it was in Friday Night Lights. Remember the TV show Friday Night Lights?
Yeah,
great show, best show ever. Big fan.
Mm-hmm.
Used to watch that.
Kid, they got handicapped.
Yeah,
he
played
got
murderball
paralyzed
all the time. Yeah, because he couldn't tackle somebody because he was a quarterback. That's why Tim Tebow doesn't play D-back or linebacker. Be a hell of a linebacker. Fuck Tim Tebow. Fuck Spain. Fuck Tim Tebow. Fuck Murderball. I'm out.
Then did you hear about Serena Williams?
No, what'd she do?
Apparently there's some people thinking that she did blackface, or she is doing what Sammy Sosa did.
Oh. With that cream or whatever the fuck Sammy Sosa's got?
Yeah, that she's bleaching her skin. Here,
why? Why do people do that?
I'm going to show you the picture and you can just be the...
Okay.
I don't know. Some of my friends were saying that she just had a really bad. No, that they just put makeup on her really bad.
Is that even like? Doesn't even look like her.
I know.
Yeah, it just looks like the sun was like she didn't have like a professional photographer.
Right. Yeah,
picture.
that's what it kind of got the. They just like, they did her makeup on like really bad.
Looking like Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans is
right.
Marlon Wayans is bleaching his skin.
No, in White Chicks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is a movie I never watched.
That's all right.
I didn't really care for him.
It's not.
It wasn't. He made a movie about being a baby.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's done it all.
Yeah.
No, Serena Williams, I don't think she's bleaching her skin. I think that was just a weird picture. I hope she's not bleaching her skin. Sammy Sosa's clearly fucking insane, but I don't know. He was juicing for years. What's a bunch of cream all over your skin turning it white.
Right.
It was like his investment or something.
Yeah.
He like owned
so
that.
Fucking weird.
Like, yeah, it works. Like, okay, cool. Why would you want this? You fucking goofball. That's the thing keeping him out of the Hall of Fame, not the steroids.
Right.
It's all the
So
cream.
you know how people have all been talking about like Black Lives Matter and like stop Asian hate, and so it's like, well, hey, like there's a lot of problems going on with like Latino people too.
Sure, yeah, you guys do get forgotten about unfairly because I mean that was really Trump's like big thing was like we don't like Mexicans. Like that was it for a while. It's terrible.
Yeah. Is that thing about to fall off?
Is it? Yep. We got it. Don't worry. But yeah, like during the midterms in 2018, that was his thing. Like a caravan of Central Americans are coming to the border to kill you.
It's like, what?
And then as soon as like that ended, the midterms ended, nobody talked about that.
Nope. Not talking about it. But there's like big problems going on in like Colombia right now. Like they're they're having uproars.
Yeah.
Do you know do you know why or anything like that? Taxes.
But
and
like the president was like, just shoot people.
Mm-hmm.
He just told the fucking cops to kill everybody, basically.
So, yeah, I just was wanting to kind of bring this to head. If there's anybody that watches, kind of just talk about it. Is the fact that, like, dude, like Latino people are going, like, there's some crazy shit going on right now in Colombia.
Yeah, I mean, there's, unfortunately,
in
like,
Bogota,
there's
the
always
capital.
Something going on.
In Colombia.
Well, not just Colombia. Like, I mean, fucking, like, I read something about the, Nicaragua, but I just remembered it was like the U.S. government, CIA, sold coke, which they probably got from Colombia.
Yeah.
They illegally sold coke to inner city people, which created a crack epidemic. But they sold that shit to get money without a paper trail so that they could fund the overthrow of the Nicaraguan government in the 80s.
That makes sense.
So anytime shit like this happens, I'm like, oh, it's us. We're just fucking doing this for fun, basically. Like the banana...
Banana
Republic. Yeah, no, the what was it? Like Chiquita.
Oh, yeah.
Chiquita Bananas was like, we helped them for some country that Chiquita's in because like they were getting more banana companies or something. I don't know, but we killed like a bunch of people because of the fucking bananas. Like we overthrew something because of bananas.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Or what they'll do for like with a lot of these little Latin countries that they'll like let them borrow a bunch of money with the interest rate, what they know that they can never pay back.
Yeah,
and then they're like, well, and when they can't pay back, they're like, well, you can either just continue paying back, or what you can do is you just let us come in and we'll just start running stuff, and that's how you just get all like these factory companies coming in, like Coca-Cola, and they just are able to like just
pay them like shit,
and manipulate the whole system. And that's the reason why you get things where you're like, oh, why is this shirt made in Honduras? Oh, it's like, oh, because it's in a sweat factory. In a sweat factory is because you gave this country, America gave this country an X amount of millions of dollars at an interest rate that's absurd that they know that they can't pay back.
That's what it. It's always funny to like talk about stuff like that, like jobs leaving America, because like any sort of like discrepancy with an American company and its workers, because like people will always say, especially now when they're like, well, people aren't working now because they're making more money on unemployment. Like, that's a problem
that we create.
that the companies created because they're trying to fucking pay us as little as possible. Pay us more, and then maybe we'll work for you. But everybody's like, "Oh, well, your generation's lazy. You don't want."
No, it's like, why would I
point?
not when the government's going to give me the same amount of money?
Exactly.
If I could, like, it makes.
Well, like this, it's
can't
that
be mad.
generation that's saying this shit, like our parents and their parents' that are saying this shit, because like back in their day, their companies like paid them well, and their parents were paid well, and blah blah blah, and they took care of them to an extent, whatever. So they just assume that nothing's changed, which in a way nothing has changed because the minimum wage has stayed the same for 30 years or some shit, like, which is insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy. $7.50 since like 1985. Fuck.
It's like, dear God.
So yeah, like anytime companies leave to go down and build like a factory in Mexico or wherever, people are like, why the fuck? What? Fuck Mexico. Why the fuck did Mexico get it? It's like, it's not Mexico's fucking fault that these people are just being able to like build this shit cheaply in Mexico and then pay the people literally nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
It's not their fault. It's your company's shit. Your shitty company's fault. Don't be mad at some fucking country. Be mad at the shitty car company that fired you because you get paid $12 an hour. America's a broken state, dog. It sucks. Dogman.
And that's the reason why. And that's another thing.
It is a reason why.
And that's one of the big things that Dogman was talking to you about.
Yeah. Was the state of the socioeconomical
dude,
classes.
I got to go because I need to go do a podcast.
Yeah.
And he's like
hey,
telling
brother.
you, like, we promised to talk about it. And you're like, yeah, we'll definitely talk about this.
And he was like, God, why do I have pads on my fingers but no claws? It's just regular fingernails. I don't know, man. That's kind of the way
crumbled for you.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, The Lord barks in mysterious ways. Come on. Come on. I'm a comedian. At the end of the day, we can all have fun. Yeah, America stinks.
America stinks. But I'd still, I don't know, I'd rather live here.
I'd still fuck it.
I'd rather live here than
America sucks, but I'd still fuck it.
Than deal with the shit.
I don't know, man. America's pretty fucked up. I saw my grandma recently, the one who loves Fox News, and she was the first thing she talked. So she had a Quick Trip gift card that she was going to give my brother for Christmas, and then he went and almost murdered my mom and went to prison. So then she was like, I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, he's still in prison.
Okay.
So she was like, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to get the quick. So I went over there and said hi to her on Mother's Day or whatever. And she talks about like, here's your card, and I was like, is it like $25 or $30? And she was like, well, gas is really expensive now thanks to Mr. Biden. And like that was like the first thing she said to me. I was like, all right, well, we all know that.
We all know where
that's
this
a
is going.
classic talking point for anybody who doesn't like a president is gas prices, because no matter what, it's going to be the president's fault.
Yeah.
For no fucking good reason. They can't tell you why. They can't tell you why. You know why?
Why?
Because there isn't a reason that the president, he has nothing to do with gas at all. Nothing.
Right.
Gas goes up because of supply and demand.
Mm-hmm.
So like in the winter and during coronavirus, gas was cheap as fuck because nobody was doing anything. So you have to make gas cheap so people have incentive to drive. But now people are getting vaccinated. It's nice out. People want to do shit. They're all cooped up. They're done with that shit. Chicken's out of the roost, baby. Now it's like $3 a gallon because that's supply and demand. It's economics, you fucking turds. Figure it out. And then like when Trump was in office and gas was at like, like Fox News was like, gas hasn't been this high in years. It's been a year and a half since it was no higher than 264 or whatever it is now. It's insane. It drives me nuts. Like they'll look for anything to fucking talk shit on somebody. And then when you have legitimate things that are bad about a person, like almost everything that Trump did, they're like, oh, I love him. Great. He does what he wants.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks.
He speaks his mind.
Horrible. I've said it once. I'll say it 100 times. The people that speak their mind are the people that suck the most. They suck. You don't want to hang out with them because they're assholes. And you're like, oh, I'd rape that woman. He just like talks about grabbing women by their vaginas and shit. It's insane. People are like, yeah, you misunderstood. Out of context.
Misunderstood.
Fucking what? Like Joe Biden's got like a dog who bit a Secret Service agent. They're like, yep, makes sense. Yeah, they mirror their owners as if Joe Biden's
gonna bite
The
people.
Secret Service. It just really pisses me off, and that's all I thought about that day was like Joe Biden just in like the Oval Office, like, how can I piss off Judy Buckler? I know. make gas a little bit more expensive. So it's harder for her to drive to Platte City every now and then. Come on. Christ. Everything isn't the president's fault all the time. This is the president's fault.
This is for sure, because you know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
I know what time it is.
So
my rant's out. Time to make fun of sad people.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Start from the beginning.
Yep. Band concert. Ooh. You wore a red scrub top.
Makes sense.
This guy was at a hospital. You wore a red scrub top and black bottoms. We made eye contact a couple of times. At the end, you took a picture with your kid, and all I could do is try not to smile because of how cute you were. I'd live to talk to you. All right. If you somehow see this, tell me what In was wearing. Who's In?
Who's in?
This is, come on, man. She was with her kid. This is not like a Wiggles concert. He was all alone.
Yeah, no wonder she was wearing her
What's he
scrubs.
doing alone?
She was wearing her scrubs because she was with her kid. That makes sense.
Yeah.
This all actually makes sense.
Oh, it was like a school band concert. Okay. I thought it was like a concert.
Yeah, so did I.
That makes sense. Walmart, Lee's Summit. I love the name of Lee's Summit. It's the guy who's like, that's my summit.
Yeah, that's Lee Summit.
Like, what's your name, though? Lee.
Lee.
Oh. Well, it's just his fucking summit. You were at Sam Walton Walmart. This is hilarious. So, not the your were. That's classic. Yeah. We all make fun of that. That's in and out. The Sam Walton Walmart. Somebody has the gall to give it the full name. Sam Walton is the founder of Walmart.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you say the Sam Walton? That's going to confuse people more than impress them.
Yeah, like, what?
The what? I didn't know. Good for Sam, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's weird.
Who the Sam Walton?
Well, this was the person who put Walmart Lee's Summit and then still put Lee's Summit as to where it was. All right, so you were at Sam Walton Walmart in the parking. You were parked in the parking. Okay, this person's just insane. You were parked next to me. I kept trying to get your attention. You were wearing a light purple dress, straight, beautiful black hair, a little higher than your shoulders. You were driving a silver Kia. What's your fucking license plate, dude? Just figure it out on your own. Tell me what kind of Kia it was so I know it's you. Can't wait to talk to you, take you to a candlelight dinner, and getting to know each other. You got it all planned out.
Yeah, I guess the whole thing.
This is incredible. I can't wait to take you to the subway at the Sam Walton Walmart in Lee's Summit. That's so sad. God, why?
Why do guys do this stuff? God, why do we do this?
It wasn't even like this guy was just full of confidence.
I know.
Like, hey, I can't wait to see you.
He's like, no, there's none of this. I hope this works. I hope you see this. I know this isn't like the best way to get a hold of somebody. He's like, no, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna see this. And
people wouldn't do this if it didn't work.
I know. That's what's so crazy.
It doesn't work.
People
just think it does because they don't know where else to go.
True.
There's no other. What are they going to post it on Facebook? Yes, you could just do that. But also people would think you're insane. It's not anonymous like this is.
Mm-hmm.
Dentist, front desk, independence. The girl at the reception desk, not sure if you intentionally showed all that cleavage or not, but it looked good.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Should that be the title?
Oh, the cleavage. No. I'm sure it's a long shot that you see this, but if you're interested in talking, let me know. This is great because he just like saw tits and was like, God damn.
I like that.
Craigslist.
Maybe I could see more of that. Put on Craigslist.
As if like she's like going home like, ooh, I wonder if anybody's going to talk about me on Misconnections.
I wonder if my big tits got talked about on Craigslist.
More like Craig's tits, am I right? Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Missed opportunity. Northeast Johnson County.
This one's gross.
Is it?
Yeah.
We both graduated high school in the Legends area. Oh, they graduated at the Adidas outlet mall. I in 72, you in 74. I feel bad that I never gave you the promised message. Your initials are CM.
Look how he spelt it.
Massage. 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 Your initials are CM. What do you think her name is?
Catherine Moore.
Catherine Moore. You sang at my brother's wedding. Let me know if you see this.
What the fuck? You sang at my brother's.
You know who she is. Just fucking.
Just go talk to her.
Facebook.
Yeah, you know her.
Yeah, you know her. Don't give her a massage.
Yeah, it's too late now on that.
No.
But you could be friends with her.
Yeah.
You could totally be friends with her still.
How old is this? So he's born in 56. Or no, 54 if he's graduated in 72. So he's like fucking 60. Firmly old enough to be creepy.
Oh, but he should know her.
But yeah, that's like age appropriate. That's like a 63-year-old woman. Holy fucking Christ. All right. Strap in, everybody.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Girl wearing cut-up Journey shirt on 310 commuter rail, Union Station. Okay. This happened Wednesday, May 5th. I got on board the 310 to Yuma. That's a movie. Time is approximate.
Time approximate. No one's
Wait. You mean the 309? You fucking idiot.
No one's fact checking this. You fucking asshole.
As if she was like, God, yeah, it is 310. You were right. At Union Station going to City Market. You were sitting with your female friend who was wearing a purple shirt. You had brunette hair with large streaks of blonde in it, especially on your right side. Ooh. And were wearing a weathered black Journey t-shirt with vertical cuts at the collar. Both you and your friends were curvy, big, beautiful women in size. You both got off at the City Market stop, as did I, since I was going home. And I could see you both getting into your car that was parked on Walnut at 5th, near the flower shop.
Ooh.
Your friend drove and you got into the front passenger seat. I thought you were amazingly beautiful and sexy. I tried not to look at you too much. I think I caught you looking at me once, and my eyes darted someone else.
She wasn't looking at you.
No, they all think that.
No, they all think it. They all think it.
They're all fucking, oh, maybe. And blankly stared into space most of the trip. But it was hard to not admire you and your hotness.
Okay.
I'd like to hear from you and see if there'd be any interest in getting together. Respond with what I was wearing or what I looked like and the description of the mask I was wearing if possible. So this is what all of these posts should be like.
Yep.
Which echoes how creepy this is. Because he remembers everything. 3:10 approximate time. Her 2 cuts in her Journey shirt.
Yeah.
Her friend was driving. That's what he said.
They're both
specifically.
curvy
They're
BW.
both BB dubs.
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Bile Wings. Buffalo.
Beautiful wings.
Beautiful buffalo wings. Oh, that's pretty.
Beautiful buffalo wings. That works.
And he expects her to have the same kind of like obsessive ability to remember minute details of a person that you shouldn't be worrying about.
No.
Why?
Well, it's like I think these men are like, this is the woman I'm going to spend the rest of my
They're
life
incredibly
with. So,
lonely.
So
yeah.
it means I need to know every
Mm-hmm.
moment of this. So when I'm making my vows or like when I'm describing like how I met this woman, I can be like,
Yeah.
it was 3:10 approximately.
Yeah, but he didn't meet her.
I know, that's the craziest
That's
thing.
the scary part.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, maybe fucking meet her
Yeah.
and then, well.
I mean, like,
weird,
but the funny thing is, like, we all, as men, as guys, we've all had these feelings, but we had these feelings when we were like 13.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
We were like,
you learn how to fucking, because you know it's weird.
yeah, it's
You're
awful.
like, oh, I shouldn't be thinking about. I should not obsess over this person.
No, because that's
So much. I have almost everything better to do. I have to jerk off. Usually, you could just. All these guys just need to jerk off,
and they would
then
not. They'd
they
be
won't
fine.
care.
No, they wouldn't
They
care
won't
at
give
all.
a shit.
No.
It's amazing how easy that is, and that these people are so fucking like water brained. They're dumb as hell.
Okay, I gotta come.
Talking like Scooby Doo.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, Home Improvement. Yeah, dude, it's just it.
You want to do
Mad
maybe one or
Greek
two?
Sunday. Oh, is this Lawrence? Yeah, Mad Greek Sunday. That's college shit. Okay, Mad Greek Sunday, Mass, St. Louis. Or St. Louis, Mass Street, Lawrence. Jesus Christ. If you're the gentleman with long hair sitting alone at the Mad Greek today, you are very, very handsome. Chicks don't do this that much.
No.
M. Her name is M. Maybe it's a dude. I don't know. Fuck. Hey, Patrick. I had inadvertently deleted you. Kendra. Lawrence. I went to call you, but your number has been changed. Would really like to see you again. I know you read these. Whoa. People actually read this shit?
People read this shit? In college?
I'm still using Do Naughty if you're around this weekend. This is one of those fucking things.
Oh.
No, that's weird. It would be weird, though, if it was. Because that's pretty specific.
Yeah.
Maybe they just met on, like, a thing called Do Naughty. The fuck is Do Naughty?
I
The
don't know.
Illuminati?
You know, which one? Guy driving in red Honda, Subway girl, bear for bear.
Bear. That's a gay one. Bear for bear. St. Joe. Oh, boy.
Ooh, all right.
I wonder what the gay scene's like in St. Joe.
I can only imagine.
Oh, my mom went to a drag show.
Really?
With Aunt Lori's birthday with all my gay cousins.
How'd she like that?
She thought it was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Good for
she
her.
took a Jello shot. She doesn't drink.
Wow.
Yeah, she fucking got ripped off a
Rip.
Jello shot. Yeah, had fun. She went
I
to
love
Missy
that.
B's, the drag show. Go there. It's fun.
I love that.
Bear for Bear, St. Joseph, Missouri. Beautiful St. Joe. You, bearded, furry. What the fuck? Furry? Clean.
You're-
Masculine. Drug. What? Okay. Clean. Drug, alcohol, and tobacco free. What? So clean implies that.
Like no STDs.
I always forget that.
Yeah.
I always forget that you can get sick for fucking.
Isn't that
Me,
crazy?
It is insane. It makes me sad. Me, I think about Magic Johnson all the time. Me, bearded, furry, retired, looking for friends, companionship, companionship. That's what I want to call it for that guy because he's looking for a bear to bang.
Mm-hmm.
Companionship, somebody to spend time with, go to dinner with, and to enjoy each other's companionship. He said companionship twice. If this sounds like you, I would enjoy hearing from you. Serious only, please. He's not looking for anybody specifically. He's just trying to bang.
Yep.
He's trying to get somebody trying to get somebody in the den, the bear's den.
All right, we'll do one more.
Looking for Jubby guy.
We're
Jubby guy. That one. What's the Jubby
looking
guy?
for Jubby guy.
Cameron, good lord. I'm a CD. What's that?
Oh well.
Chubby dick. What's the
I don't know.
Cobra dog. I'm a CD looking for a heavy guy that enjoys being around a CD. If anybody knows what CD means in whatever, I don't know if this is like a gay thing or if it's just like a fetish thing. I wonder. Clothes dog.
Queer
What?
Queer glossary. That's what it says.
Oh,
We're gonna go.
yeah.
CD
Certificate
cross-dresser.
Oh. That's easy.
That makes sense.
You never think about cross-dressers
We're definitely going to keep this page.
People used to be, that's important. We do
It's
need
literally
that.
like A to Z of all like the gay terms.
We should. I mean, so like Cameron's a small city-ish, small town. We should like see. Oh, I wonder if there's like a Weston one. There can't be. There's no way.
There's no way.
Look up Weston on there. See if there's a Weston on Craigslist. I know there's not, but there's got to be like one of these has to be like Platte City or Weston or something. Because that's like a St. Joe Craigslist. So like anything?
Nothing.
Fuck.
Not a damn thing.
A lot of drama going on in Weston all the time. You'd think there's.
Is there any more? Any
Not
more
that
that
I
you
know
learned?
of, but I mean, the next Weston show is next Thursday, so I'll fill you in.
Nice.
Oh, also I'll be gone after that for like a week. I'm going to Knoxville.
Why?
I'm going to Knoxville.
Why?
I got shows in Knoxville. Actually, I'm doing.
Okay,
shows.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That mean,
Not
good.
that
You're not
I'm
good. You're
going
doing
there.
shows and not seeing that girl.
Yeah. And then after that, I'll be on
Gross.
tour for like 3 weeks.
What?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to do like 5-6 episodes.
11 or 13. Yeah. Not 12.
So when you're gone, I can just post them.
Yeah, we just talk about Tim Tebow on all the phone.
Yeah, that's all I'll do is do it for like 6 hours, and I'll just cut it in like an hour.
It's evergreen. Tim Tebow's never gonna not be relevant. So
That's true.
we can talk about evergreens. They're a tree that doesn't die.
We could also talk about how like people wear masks on the back of their heads so tigers don't attack them.
Oh, because cats like to sneak up on you.
Yep.
Okay. That's that's
the thing.
smart.
All right. Well, Aaron.
Is that the podcast?
I mean, I think so.
I'm just gonna call it Jubby Guy. I think Jubby Guy is
Chubby
funny.
guy?
Jubby. They said Jubby.
Jubby.
I don't know
Jubby guy.
Well, I feel like it's not a typo because Chubby is 2 letters they were missing. Jubby.
Jubby.
Jubby Guy.
Jubby guy.
Jubby.
So, Aaron, do you have any plugs or anything that you want to drop?
Yeah. So.
Any shows or anything?
The Dina Hashem show, the Cool Baby Comedy Presents Dina Hashem. It's on Thursday.
Show that you don't owe money towards.
The show that I'm affiliated with loosely, but not financially.
But not financially.
I will be on that show. That's my affiliation. Also, my Cool Baby name is on it. Come to that. That'll be fun. Then the day after that, Patio Goofs at the old Mockingbird Lounge. And next week I got a couple other shows that I'm running. The Saucy at Buffalo State Pizza next Thursday. And Hot Waffle, the brunch show. Oh, Weston. When the fuck is Weston?
Next
I don't
Thursday.
even know. Weston's Thursday after Saucy. So yeah, in 2 weeks, Weston.
Okay.
That'll be good.
Sweet.
Joe will be back in town.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be over here. We'll do some
He
shows.
should be in town for Monday. So yeah, he can come in and just actually do the podcast instead of being on Zoom, hopefully.
We'll just have Dayton do on Zoom. We'll have Dayton be on Zoom.
Yeah, in the bathroom. That's a good idea.
That's what we'll do. Like, well, I'll be like, so like we all talked about it, and Dayton, we just thought it'd be way easier if you just take
We
the
just
laptop
give him a fake
and
computer that doesn't work. He's like, guys.
so just sit in the bathroom, and we're gonna do the podcast, and then
he's already talking about getting bullied all the time. That would be pretty rough. You might jump out the window.
so
Head
funny.
first.
It'd be hilarious if you said that shit to him.
Yeah, come to all that shit. It's gonna be good.
Just like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Follow me on all my social medias at John D. Clouser. It's the same name as the name that you subscribe to on this YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.
PooTube.
PooTube. All right.
Colon.
Bye.